Alright, here we are in a beautiful Lake Havasu City morning, looking at a very nice 1961 Pontiac Ventura. This is a really sweet car. These cars are getting pretty hard to find. You don't find these too often. 1961 was the first and only year for a bubble top for many makes, or several makes: Pontiac, Olds, Buick, and of course Chevrolet bubble top. But Venturas are fairly low production cars. I believe they made about 13,300 or just underneath there when it comes to these. 2537 Sport Coupe. This car's received a very nice body on style restoration. It came out of Montana prior to Lake Havasu City. The body and paint on this car is just very, very nice. The car was originally a blue. It's been finished in a period correct color white, kind of like the style that the gentleman wanted, or at the time, the restoration wise. But all the trim on this car is very nice. The bodies are exceptional. The body's exceptionally straight, and all the panels and doors shut nice. We'll actually get it up on the lift at the owner's house here shortly this morning thereafter, but during the video at the end you'll catch the undercarriage on it. But a nice solid dry climate style car. Underneath the hood is a Pontiac 389 period correct style tri-power 4-speed. Originally an automatic 4-barrel car, but again converted to a period correct feel of what the gentleman was trying to relive. But you'll see the door gaps and seams. Just looking down the side of this car. I've spent quite a bit of time walking around this car. You'll catch my whole video underneath the hood and interior wise. The fit and finish throughout is really sweet on these cars. The way these bubble tops are, you look at the rolled back A pillar here and the C pillar in the back, it just kind of invites you in to look at the car. You just don't find nice examples like this. And one of the things about these Pontiacs is they spend a lot of time in grille design, and it distinguishes the car. And this one is exceptionally nice grille, and the fit of all the trim. It is a show quality style trim on the car. You'll see the Pontiac and the grille here. Flies out this morning just a little bit. Step back and let you get the feel here. But again, I've spent quite a bit of time studying this morning, photo shooting it like I always do, and I'm hard pressed to find even one flaw on this car. Of course, no car is perfect or 100% brand new, but the panels on this car are just beautifully whistle straight. Very nice example. Again, done period correct style, and it is an original 2537 Sport Coupe. We'll have pictures of the data tag at Spud's Garage, how it was originally built, that kind of thing. But like I said, from what we know, as an original 4-barrel, they all had 389s in them, unless they were the drag pack, 400 some cubic inch. But fit of the trim's nice. The fit of all the panels are nice. You gotta love this Ventura trim on the door here. Again, look at the reflections of the bushes in the side of the car. You can see how straight it is. Now the wheels, it has the upgraded or optional 8-lug hubs on it, which were a performance design that they had. There's even an adapter in the trunk. We don't know that those wheels were exact. They put them on several years. They could be from a 62 or something like that. Don't know for sure, but they give it the correct period feel. Some nice upgrades on this car. It's a factory power steering car. He's done some nice upgrades underneath the hood. He's actually done some nice upgrades too for comfort and convenience. It has a vintage Air 2 on it, generation 2 or 4, I don't know what it is, but it is the 134. It's got a nice little AC vent thing that was custom built on the bottom side here, so it looks factory inside. All the Venturas were a tricolor interior. This is tricolor blue. Again, looking at the door jambs, you'll see the level of the restoration. You can tell a lot by a restoration on a car by studying the door jambs. All the panels are in place, CAD plated screws, bolts. CAD plated the rear latch here on the door, looking in the door jamb. It's got an authentic Pontiac style reproduction interior and blue carpet. Nice thing, I always look, see dome light works here, so when the doors open the dome light comes on the passenger side and will on the driver's side too. All the weather strips have been done during the restoration. We don't have the exact age of the restoration right now, but it's about 5,000 miles since it was complete. Car needs nothing. Underside, like I said, we'll get it up on the lift. We did a quick little peek. It's solid, original, nothing's undercoated or hidden, no rust on this car. The trunk's refinished spectacularly. See the bubble top back glass here? The way these C-pillars just flow back, just says, you know, look at the back window, and it's almost like open to the world there. Step back and let you have a nice little look there. These cars were always just a little bit on the nose high, which is a good thing. It's kind of a period look when you look at it from the front angle. Fit of the trunk here is really nice. Go up the lines, you know, Grandpa used to put a little ball bearing on there, and if it rolled down, it was good. Gathering all the parts, plating all the parts, and first of all, finding a beautiful body like this and restoring it's definitely not a cheap date. Just the chrome plating alone is expensive. So you really have to have a good car to build a good car, and this is one of those examples. Again, period correct style restoration with a choice of colors by the owner that had it restored. Been in Havasu here a few years. Came out of Montana. I believe I already mentioned that. Beautiful. Headliner's nice. We'll get into the dash here in just a minute. Again, you'll see where the vintage air that they ran, there's an AC vent here and the custom AC box down along there. The controls are actually hidden in the glove box. This car has been converted from an automatic to a 4-speed. We'll get, when we get it up on the lift, we'll cover more of that for you here. So at the end of the video, make sure you hang on if you're interested in this car. Going back to if you're going to restore one of these cars, you definitely want to look for a nice original to begin with, and this dash trim on this car has not been restored. It looks to be original with original character, but very limited patina. Factory heater controls right there, but the AC controls are in the glove box. I don't know if I can get this done one-handed or not. I should have tried it before I got in here. There's the vintage AC controls right there. You'll see the fit and finish on the inside of the car. Everything works on the dash except for the clock. Even the factory radio works. 5,754 miles at the time of inspection. That's believed to be actual since the restoration, so it's certainly a car you can drive. Push the clutch down. Started right up. All I did was twist the key. We'll let you hear it run here in a minute. It's got a generator looking alternator on it, but the charging system works perfect. Fuel gauge is correct. Horn works. Has a day-night mirror option on it. We'll get out and let you hear it run here, but look at the chrome on the dash. All this trim had to have been restored. Again, unless it was just super nice original. The VIN number, which is correct on these cars, you can see where it's right hidden in between here. It ends in 700, but you have to take off these little 4 screws or 5 screws, actually 6 screws, to get that panel off to view it. Just a nice subtle sound. Gentleman runs high octane fuel in it. It's got dual exhaust upgrade. Again, 4-speed, 389. Anyway, we'll go one more time at the door here. Tell you to get in. Definitely hang on to the end of the video. We're going to cover the engine compartment, the trunk. Have a great day. and the undercarriage, give us a call. Alright, my favorite part here is getting underneath the hood. Very nice. All the way throughout, this car is just special. These Venturas are hard to find, but they're also hard to find nicely done. This particular car has received a very thorough style restoration, covering it here for you. We're going to go over and, like we always do, cover every nook and cranny. But when they did the restoration on this car, we know the car was originally blue, but they actually had to have pulled the nose all the way off this car. You see the detail all the way through here. Satin finish inner fender aprons, factory style reproduction hardware for mounting points. But it's obviously very clear somebody spent a lot of time. Factory style harness that's either a reproduction or just totally reworked to perfection. Factory style connectors. It has a factory power brakes on it. It has factory power steering. Again, fender aprons over here, but very authentic in its restoration style. It has a 389 V8 in it. It's not the original. We don't know it to be original. The car was originally a 389 4-barrel V8 car. Would have been a 389 because that was standard. And it's got an upgraded Rochester tri-power on it, 2-jet, GM 2-jet. Just really sweet. But the fit and finish all the way through is very nice, where the grill hardware mounts, that type of thing. It actually has a factory looking style generator on it, which has actually been converted internally to an alternator. I believe there's a company that makes these, Power Master, I believe. It's been upgraded with vintage air conditioning, R134. You'll see the blue and red connectors right there. Very nicely done. No overheat issues that we know of. The owner's had no problems. He lives here in Arizona. It's got electric cooling fan on it. Anytime you add AC to one of these old girls, you want to add a little bit extra cooling capacity. 4-speed. So it's a 389 tri-power 4-speed as it's currently equipped. Again, I mentioned the power brakes, that type of thing. So otherwise it's all a factory in presentation, or let's call it period correct. The bottom side of the hood is finished in a matte finish, equal to the firewall aprons, or the fender well aprons there. Anyway, like we always say, we're thinking you get the idea. Hang on to the end of the video. Go to spudsgarage.com. Have a great day. Alright, let's take a look at the trunk here. Man, oh man, all the way through, this car is just a very nice car. Factory style rubber mat in the trunk here. It has a full-size spare with all the jack components, including an adapter, so when you go to the tire store and change tires or repair it, they can actually put it on their machine. That's included with it. But the finish in this car is equal inside and out here. Just amazing. Look at the floor pans here, quarters. Very nice. Alright, we're going to go take you to the end of the video here, so you'll want to make sure you hang on to the end. The bottom of the deck lid here, I don't know if I spent time with that, but also has been refinished in the white. There you have it. Go to spudsgarage.com. Hang on to the end of the video. Alright, as promised, we got it up on the lift here. We're going to share the undercarriage with you. Rock solid Montana style car from what we know. Not restored underneath, which is a good thing. I like that. So nothing's been hidden or anything. A nice body on style restoration. We believe they did the body mounts, that type of thing. But you'll see the matte black floor pans here in the trunk. When you've already seen my trunk videos, so you know how nice it is on the top side. Up into the quarters here. Very nice. The inner quarters, all factory coating. Factory chassis. Over here on the other side, same thing. Dual exhaust has been installed on it, so it's got a nice mellow sound to it. Again, you've already heard that. Factory trailing arm style suspension. Kind of an interesting chassis on these cars. The frame rails run the outboard just underneath the rockers. See the floor pans here, how nice they are. So if you're looking for a good solid car, this one will fit the bill. That's for dang sure. Up here, it's been upgraded from an original automatic to a T10 4-speed. So it has a T10 4-speed in it. Bottom side of the 389 tri-power right there. Good driving car, about 5,000 miles on the restoration. It appears they had the nose off of this when they did the restoration, which is nice, and we covered that when we did the, I just bonked my head. When we did the engine compartment on the firewall, it's just beautiful on this. So they pulled the nose off to do it, and they actually cleaned up the front chassis clip here the way it is. Factory power steering car. Got a mini high torque starter on it right there. You can see where they cleaned up the front frame subsection here. The engine's clearly been gone through at one time during the restoration. The front suspension look here. Factory power drum brakes all the way around. Cars are pretty hard to come by. Give us a call. We're never any pressure. Go to spudsgarage.com where we'll have plenty of still photos from underneath here. Come out here under the rockers. Let you look at the bottom of a lift tube. Rockers are beautiful. They're the same both sides. Has BF Goodrich Silvertown wide white wall radials on it, and of course the 8 lug wheels that we talked about. Have a great day. Go to spudsgarage.com. Give us a call. All right, he's taking it away. Could be going to your garage, that's for sure. Very nice. Hey, go to spudsgarage.com. We're never any pressure. Hang on to the end of the video. Have a great day.